Big food brands like General Mills and Campbell's have seen a significant drop in sales due to changing consumer preferences. This is attributed to the growing popularity of weight loss drugs and increased scrutiny of processed foods. However, for smaller snack companies like Uncle Jerry's Pretzels, it's a different story. Well, here to talk about this further is the co-owner of Uncle Jerry's Pretzels, Misty Skolnick. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. So May is Small Business Month, and before we get to some of this data that we will discuss, tell us more about the family-owned Uncle Jerry's Pretzels and who is Uncle Jerry?
Well, he's Father Jerry to me. Uncle Jerry started the business about 40 years ago. He was approached with this idea and he built the business starting in Philadelphia, which is his hometown, going door to door and selling his handmade sourdough pretzels to small businesses. And from there, we've grown for the past 40 years and now we have national distribution. I've been working with my dad for about 17 years now.
And as the co-owner of Uncle Jerry's Pretzels, you've seen its sales grow this year by nearly 30%, while other big snack brands have reported struggles. What do you attribute this growth to?
I think there's a combination of factors. I think people are really getting into the better for you foods trend, in which they're seeking more natural ingredients. And I also think people are looking for smaller portion sizes. So at Uncle Jerry's Pretzels, one of our pretzels only equals 80 calories. We only have 4 or 5 ingredients: water, salt, flour, sourdough starter. And I think in general, people are really just looking for better for you foods. And I think the large food companies are responding to that in kind.
And I think you make some great points. And I also want to mention, especially for our viewers, your pretzels are also free of oil, sugar, preservatives, and artificial dyes. Now, you also explain how there's been a demand for protein-fortified savory snacks. And while Uncle Jerry's Pretzels are not protein fortified, or at least not yet, they are low calorie. So how much have you seen that trend change over the years, especially as a small business owner?
I find a lot more customers are really responding to us, and we get a lot of questions about the quality of our ingredients, where we're sourcing from, as well as the calorie count. I think a lot of foods now, if you look at the labeling, they're talking about how much sugar they have. And for 40 years, Uncle Jerry's Pretzels hasn't had any sugar. So we're perfectly positioned to respond to their needs.
And how do you balance maintaining a traditional product with modern consumer trends or even with e-commerce? How much has that affected your business?
A lot. I think a lot of people now expect to be able to get their items tomorrow. You place an order this morning and it arrives at your doorstep. We really try to communicate to our customers that we're a handmade pretzel baked fresh, and we ship to them directly and immediately, not from a warehouse. So it does take a little bit longer. What you're getting in return for the wait is a guaranteed fresh, all-natural, handmade pretzel. I think being very transparent with your customers is important, as well as communicating why it takes so long. In an e-commerce world, it's very competitive, but we have a loyal following that understands that and, in fact, appreciates it.
And what's one lesson or example you learned that you wish you knew as co-owner of Uncle Jerry's Pretzels, or any tidbit of advice for other small business owners?
Just one?
Well, probably more than one, but we'll just have time for one that sticks out to you.
I think it really is important to focus on the quality of your product and service and truly believe in it, that it will sell itself, and that you'll be able to grow your business if you provide a consistent quality product and keep your word and don't make promises that you can't keep. That's what Uncle Jerry's has done for 40 years, and that's what we'll continue to do for another 40.
And we're seeing some of those images of the pretzels on the screen. I have to ask, this is a loaded question, what is your favorite flavor?
I am a specials low salt kind of girl.
Love that. I love anything sweet and savory, or actually more sweet and salty. So the milk chocolate pretzels, I think that would be my go-to. Where can our viewers go to learn more about your company and purchase your pretzels?
Sure. I would suggest starting with our website, www.unclejerryspretzels.com. You can see all of our selections available, including gifts, our snack packs, which are 2 pretzel snack packs, as well as all the chocolate pretzels.
And again, Misty Skolnick, the co-owner of Uncle Jerry's Pretzels, and that link is at the bottom of your screen for our viewers watching. Thank you so much again for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.